Hi everyone, I am Alexis Martinez, a BS Biology student. Welcome to my vlog. Today I'll be discussing about the parasite, and I have one example that for you to learn about this. So let's get started. So ayun, nag-research ako about sa parasite, and this one is alam na natin, pero I just want like mas malalim pa doon, like ba't siya nagko-cause, ba't may ganun, diba? Like sige, alam nyo na to kung ano to, alam na natin to kung ano to. Kahit isa sa atin merong ganito, be, alam mo yon. Sige, oo na, sasabihin ko na kung ano yung parasite na i-discuss ko sa inyo ngayon. So, it is all about alays. Oh my God. Ano yun? Hindi nyo alam? Alam na alam nyo yun, girls. Because, bihira lang sa atin nang walang ganun. Lalo na ngayon, napakainit. Nako, marami tayong friendship, hindi natin alam na meron siyang ganun, meron siyang ganito, meron ganyan. Ay nako, hindi talaga ito may iiwasan. So in this way, I'm gonna be discuss about lace. Everyone goes through an itchy, blood sucking, and skull scratching, oh my God, episode of lace in their hair. Maraming ganito sa mga lalo na sa mga babae na kubi. Parang glitters, ganun. Pero yun kasi, yung nakikita natin mga glitters, it is the egg of the lace. Kasi pag nakita mo yung pag sinusukay, ano bang tawag yun, binubuksan natin yung hair, uy nako, ganun, may makikita talaga tayo na hindi dapat nating makita. Kasi napakakati, nafe-feel kasi nafe-feel natin, di ba? Nafe-feel mo, nafe-feel ko rin yun. Nako, mas makati pa siya sa dandruff. Ganon siya. So, it's permanent in the human scalp and it's get the body heat from the area. Lace fall under the order of Pteroptera that includes chewing louse and sucking. The chewing louse, it is the Amblyoptera, and the sucking louse, it is the Anaphylora. Chewing louse resides on birds and some mammals, like the cattle. And the sucking louse is known as pediculus. It is the human nose and fits the human's head. So it is the lace that suck blood from our scalp. The louse measures up to 10 mm in length and varies the colors like white, brown, yellow, or black. Let us think about it. What are lace and what it is and what the cause of this, and how can we prevent and treat of these things? Diba? Kasi marami kasi sa mga babae na parang pinapabayaan nila dumami yung kuto, o sabihin na natin kuto sa Tagalog, di ba? Parang pinapabayaan na natin na dumami, nagpapaganda tayo sa mukha, pero yung head natin, yung buhok natin, hindi na natin inaalagaan, be. Like, yung sa ilalim niya, ay nako, iwan ko na lang kumakati yung ulo ko dahil dun. Dahil dito sa topic na to. It's very interesting. Kaya makinig kayo. So, what are lace? Lace are parasitic insect that can be found on people's head and bodies. Hindi lang makikita ang lace sa ulo, pati na rin sa katawan natin, be, at dito sa baba or sa singit-singitan, basta't may buhok. Doon kasi sila kumakapit at doon sila nagstay, including in the pubic area. You know what is pubic? In the underarm, in our eyebrow, in the private area, like in the down, you know. Human lace survive by feeding on human blood. Lace found on each area of the body are different from each other. Different pala sila. Okay. Pediculus humanus is the body loose. It as loose insect and is ectoparasite whose only host are the human. The louse feeds on blood and several times daily and resident close to the skin to maintain its body temperature. Alam mo yun, pag tinitiris natin yung lace sa ulo, may blood. Kasi yun kasi yung kinakain nila. From our head or in the body. Like, iisipin natin, ako yung nutrients, sila lang pala yung nakikinabang. Kahit ano, yung nakikita nyo yung maraming lace sa ulo, ang papayat nila kasi ang lace kasi ang kumukuha ng nutrients. Kahit kain sila ng kain, wala, may pinapalamon sila, may pinapalamon sila, kaya ganun ang nangyari, hindi sila tumataba. At so these are the common characteristics of lace. There are 3 types of lace in the human. So this is the pediculus human capitis, also known as the head louse. Then the pediculus humanus corporis, the body louse, inner body, and clothes louse, and the piterus pubis, crab louse, and the pubic hair. Lace move by crawling. They cannot hoop or fly. So di ba pag sinabi natin, naku, lumipad yung lace, hindi kasi yun lumilipad, kasi parang namali ka pag tiris, ayun, nag-fly siya, pero hindi siya lumilipad kasi wala siyang wings or ano ba. So both over-the-counter and prescription medication are available for treatment of lace infestation. So malalaman nyo mo yun mamaya. So these are the common characteristics of lace. First is the head louse. You know what is the head louse? It is in our head that live in sa ulo natin, Adult head lace are 2.1 to 3.3 mm in length, and the headless is infest the head and neck and attach the egg to the base of the hair soft. So dito sila like makukrul talaga sila. There are tiny lace, like parang bago pa panganak, diba? Nagiging itlog sila. Pag itlog ng yun, like hindi natin natiris o hindi natin nakuha, ano ba tawag dun? Lusa? Sa amin kasi lusa ang tawag dun. Mga itlog ng kuto. Nanganganak, ayun sinabi ina nanganganak. Pag sumabog yun, nagiging maliit siya na kuto. Yun ay mahirap hanapin. Pero yung malalaki na, nako, nakikita natin kahit kaganon-ganon lang tayo ng buhok. Pag ganon natin nakikita na agad. And then, next is the adult body lace. Are 2.3 to 3.6 mm in length. And the body sleeve lay on the eggs on floating and only move to the skin and feet. Next is the adult pubic lace. They are 1.1 to 1.8. So this one is very tiny. Hindi talaga makikita to, in length. Pubic lace typically are found and attached to the hair in the pubic area. Sometimes are found coarse hair elsewhere on the body. For example, in our eyebrow. Dito, di ba? Ang nipis na nga ng eyebrow natin, may charot, may may nagsistay pa pala dito kasi hindi natin sila nakikita. Yun nga, in the eyelashes, in the bread mustache or cheese and the armpits. Nako, ganyan talaga. Kaya mag-deodorant. Let's mag-clean ng sarili. So, this is the thing though, how we prevent lace. Paano tayo ma-implement kung meron tayong ganito? So, listen up, and I will tell you. The following steps are that can be taken to help to prevent and control the spread of hand lace. First one, what is the avoid head to head. Yun talaga. Huwag kang makikipag ganito, ganyan, kung kasino-sino, kahit friend mo pa yan, be, huwag mong itatouch yung hair mo sa kanya. Kasi dun natra-transmit. Do not share clothing such as hat, scrubs, coat, sports, uniform, hair ribbon, or barrettes. Lalo sa body. Kasi uso kasi sa atin yun, lalo sa mga millennials, diba? Like, pahiram ako ng damit mo, pang post lang, ganon, pang aura lang. Ako, huwag mong ibigay, lalo na pag alam mong hindi siya hygiene. Ganon. Use fragment spray or fogs that they are not necessary to control the head lace and it can be taken. Yung mga sprays, lalo sa bahay, lalo na yung mga yung spray na ginagamit natin, like, yung hairspray na pampatigas, huwag na tayong gumamit ng yun, kasi parang rumarami din sila. Then, do not lie in the beds, couches, pillows, carpets, or stuffed animals that have recently been in contact with an infested person. Then, the next one is vacuum the floor and furniture, particularly where infested person sat or lay. However, spending much time and money on house cleaning activities is not necessary to avoid. Reinforced by lace or knits that maybe have fallen off in the head or the crowd into the furniture or clothing. Then, do not share the clothing such as hat. Sinabi ko na yun kaganina. Na huwag tayong mag-share, lalo na sa ulo natin. Huwag talaga, nangangati na yung ulo ko. Do not share combs, brushes, or towels. Disinfect comb brushes used by infested person on sucking them into hot water. This is the only thing that I say. A daily reminder to every girls, boys, and all of us, all of the gender, that whether you use a non-prescription or prescription shampoo to kill the lace, as much of the treatment involves the self-care steps you can take at home. This include making sure that all knits are be removed and that all thick clothing, bedding, and personal item furnitures are free of lace. In most cases, killing lace that isn't difficult. The challenge is getting rid of all the knits and avoid the contact with other lace at home or at school. So, alagaan natin mga sarili at protektahan natin kasi napakadelikado kung maraming parasite na nagsistay sa mga katawan natin. Ganun kasi. So, that's all. Mabuhay tayo lahat. And what you think? What I think? I hope na meron kayong na-learn sa mga sinasabi natin. And you, girl, protect yourself. Protect yourself from the things that we can't be seen. Diba? Sabihin na lang natin yung friend natin na, be, mag-hygiene ka. Be, ganito, be, ganyan. Para malesen lang ang mga parasites na nag-stay sa kanilang katawan. Kasi some of that bad parasites are not good to our health. Kaya kung may alam tayo, dapat pagsabihan natin sila. Like, yung hindi sila hindi sila ma-offend sa sinasabi natin. Like, let's give them an advice. Girl, you that's watching this, if you have this kind of parasite, just watch this video and you will get know on how to prevent or get rid of this lace and how you will treat that. So thank you for watching. Bye bye.